Hi, I'm Laura from Box H Farm. I'd like to tell you a little bit about how we manage our land with grazing. A key part of managing our land well is planning our grazing ahead of time, then observing the growing plants so we can adapt as the year goes on. We use a few different tools to help us plan. A grazing chart gives us a visual of important dates and where the cattle will be at different times of year. We also plan out the sizes and locations of our paddocks ahead of time on maps so we have a clear plan on where our cows are going to be and for how long. By planning them out, anyone can build the temporary fences and view where the cows are going. We put up new temporary fences daily when we're doing daily moves in the summer when the grass is growing fast. This allows us to stay ahead of the cows and keep them moving quickly so that we don't overgraze our pastures. Our pastures are of two general types, tame or seeded and native prairie. Our grazing plan helps us to move over these pastures with cattle in ways that will meet our land management goals. These goals include keeping the soil surface covered, keeping the plants green and growing for as much of the year as possible, grazing a diversity of species, supporting wildlife habitat, and allowing each plant to recover before it is grazed again. That is, not overgrazing. Our pastures have permanent perimeter fences, then we subdivide them further as we graze with temporary electric fence. When things are green and growing fast, we move cattle daily or sometimes more often. In the dormant season, we don't move them as quickly, but they usually move around about once a week. We graze for as much of the year as we can. In the winter, we feed hay bales for part of the year as bale grazing. This means bales are placed on areas of pastures or hay fields we'd like to improve, and cattle are allowed access to a few days' worth of feed at a time. Our cattle don't spend much time in corrals. We prefer to have them out on the land. This returns nutrients to the land in the form of manure and urine and keeps the cattle in good shape. We monitor our pasture health in a few ways. Photos to compare progress over time, and plant counts to see if there are changes in the plant community. We also do yearly water infiltration tests to see how quickly our soils can absorb rainfall. This involves pouring the equivalent of an inch of water into a ring pounded in the ground and timing how long it takes to disappear. Healthy soil has the capacity to take in a lot more rainfall than unhealthy soil, and with our dry environment, capturing rainfall is crucial. We also observe plants when we move cows to see how much of the plant we've grazed and how the pastures look. We may alter our grazing plans due to dry conditions, more rain, or other factors. We believe that careful grazing management leads to healthy forages, and that providing cattle a diverse diet of healthy grasses, forbs, and shrubs is a great way to produce nutrient-dense beef. Managing grazing, moving cows, and spending time on the land is one of our favorite parts of the job. It's a privilege to manage this land.